Hello, hello, here we go. Hi, everybody. Tuesday night. Let's see what we can get into tonight. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults and then we chat with the chat room because that's the way we like to do it. We like to do it that way. So let me get my iPad up. I got Happy Mail today to show you. So let's get my iPad up and get in here. Let's get me
Did you buy Chum Micro?
here. Let's
Did you
get
taste it?
me.
Did you buy Chum Micro?
I'm online.
Here.
Let's
Did you
get
taste it?
me.
Did you buy Chum Micro?
Yes, he did. Yes, I did. It's mackerel fish. You make fish patties with it.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, got some groceries, and
He's
it's in your hand. Who did buy it? Then, if you didn't do it, who bought that?
The dog.
The dog, yeah. So anyway, look who's in the room. Here's Peter.
Hey, Peter, how you
Peter,
doing,
you're
bud?
number one tonight. Woohoo! Janet Nash, good evening. Little Cheryl, hello.
Hello.
Teresa Church, hello again and again. Cheryl, Teresa and I have been hanging out together today. And
Been a long
Peter,
day.
too. We've been hanging out together. Hello, hello. Welcome. And Sharon's here. Hi,
Sharon's
Sharon.
there.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Janet. Hi, Peter. Howdy do, everybody. Howdy do. Welcome. We got some Happy Mail tonight. Look at this.
You get that out of the
Mmm.
mailbox?
Not today.
I didn't check it yet. I'll go get it.
Oh my gosh. Run, Joe, run. Run.
Run.
Teresa's ready for some more fun. We had some fun over who'd we go see today? It was Kim's. We were over to Kim's and she was making Kim bits, which is her creations, and she makes them off the top of her head, and she made dogs today. It was so cute. Hi, Jennifer. And then then Teresa streamed for about an hour. So we went in to see her, and she does good stuff. Teresa does good stuff, guys. If you don't have her subscribed, you need to go subscribe to her and go and watch her if you can. Hi, Brittany. How do you do? So anyway, I got me some new gesso. My old gesso, I still got just about that much left in it, so it's not going to be much longer, and it's going to go bye bye. And I got me another bottle, so that's good. I like that. And I've got a bunch of old glue, glue like this. I need to start using all those little bits and bobs. I need to use all those bits and bobs glues. I will. Oh, there's Kim's site. You can go and subscribe to Kim. Yes, she's a good one to have. And Kim is the one that does the Sunday morning gang. It's the Sunday morning gang, and we do arts and crafts on Sunday mornings, except for the last Sunday of the month. So we will resume again next Sunday for 3 or 4 more weeks. And so that's good. That's good. So anyway, Candy, I was kind of waiting on Candy. I need to message Candy and tell her to get over here. She wanted to see how I did the Coptic stitch, and I'm going to demonstrate that tonight. But first, I'm going to go ahead and open up my Happy Mail. So let's see what we got. Oh, here comes Joe. Boy, he ran. He must have run.
We got pizza.
We got a free pizza? There's one from Jennifer Watts. Woohoo! Jennifer.
Yeah, come on down, Jennifer.
Hi, Butter Roll. She's been hanging out with her today, too. Is that it? That's all I got. Well, that's good. That's better than nothing. Jennifer's here, so I'll open hers first.
Jennifer.
Thank you. Cut a sliver off of that. Open that up. She sent me a card.
Jennifer. Everybody knows Jennifer.
Peter says he's able to see a little bit of the northern lights
Oh,
where
that's
he
cool.
lives in Germany. Which is rare, he says. Well, I can't get it open. That's because it's stuck to the back of the envelope. All right, we'll do that. We'll peel it out. There we go. It was glued down with the glue. That's a good way to do that. That's a good way to do that. So she sent me some money, and she's going to be getting one of my D-stash boxes. And so that will get out in the mail this week. So thank you for that. She sent me her money. Live life in full bloom. Here's the rest. Okay. And a cute card and ephemera from Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. That is cute. And that is a very cute card. They
That's professional.
Don't they go good together?
Yeah.
So this will go in some Happy Mail art somehow. So I'm going to open up. This is from Colleen Monkey 911. And she comes in all the time. And let's see what she sent me something. And looky here, guys. I'm not ashamed to tell you. Not ashamed. There's no ink on that stamp. Not one little bit. I'm going to use it again. There's no reason why I can't. It's not my fault. Nope. Ooh, look at all the goodies. Look at all the goodies. Oh, I love these things. Teresa's got me set up with a bunch of these things too. Teresa's keeping me in check, and I need to do that one day. Just sit and do nothing but die cuts. That's what these are, die cuts. Those are cute. A postcard. It's a postcard, and it's a foreign language. And I'm not real sure. It's got some fancy writing, but that's cute. That'll go in my postcard stash.
Want me to read to you?
Yeah, you could read it to me. You read it, Joe. Look at this. Oh, look at that. I love that. That's good. That's nice. Napkins. Ooh, this is nice. She stamped on the napkin back, and it's the pink flamingo from maybe Alice in Wonderland or something. That was that pink flamingo guy. That is cute. And a motorcycle. So that's cute to do on our napkin backs. That is cute. And she sent me a cluster. Oh, isn't that cute? That's nice. I love that. It feels like silk. And a sunflower, some butterflies, and some more flowers, and another flowers. That's cute in the grasses. And then a bird, some birds. Oh, how nice. Okay. That was from the napkin trade. Yeah. Well, thank you, Colleen. Thank you, sweetie. Um, let's see, what am I going to do with them? I hate putting them back in the envelopes, but I'm gotta move on. Gotta move on, guys. I hate doing that because I gotta use them.
Gotta move on. Gotta move on.
But I've got to. And then this came from Janice Glines. So let's see what she sent me in her little goodie bag. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. Treasures of Wildlife. That is so cute. And then a baggie full of stuff and some brown paper. We can use this today. We're going to make a little book today and a love note. Thank you so much, Janice. This is so cute. She's slow, but no, she's okay. She's not slow. Hope you can have some fun with these crafty things. Well, you know I will. I will have some fun. We're going to make a book out of this, and I'm going to show you how to do the Coptic stitch with it. We're going to make it up as we go. Hi, Belinda. Hi, everybody coming in. Anybody I miss? So she sent me some goodies in here. Ooh, she cleaned out her room. Look, she sent some postcards too. That's cute. Oh, look at that. I love her. And a cherub, and another cherub, and another angel. You know what this makes me want to do? Can you guess? What does this make me want to do? Look at the violets. She's catching the violets. Can you guess? Those are nice. And some fabric. I see beachy stuff. This would be good for a mermaid. Make another angel journal. How about a mermaid journal? I've got mermaid fabric, and I'm going to make her tail out of this. And some sea, ocean. There's some mermaids. Angel mermaids. I don't know. This is beautiful. Thank you very much. I love that. She knows me. Some napkins. There's some more leaves. Ooh, that's different. I haven't seen that one. And here's a summertime. Here's a this is called a ghost napkin. You can see the ghost print. And it's from the pink flamingos on this napkin. That's a pretty napkin. Flamingos would be a good journal to do. Oh, look at the ice cream cone. Oh, I want to lick. I want to lick it. That is so cute. Mermaids have all the fun. Oh, and more beachy things, seaside, and more beach and less worries. That's the truth. Some stickers. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, you know what this is? This is bubble gum. How many of y'all remember Bazooka Joe bubble gum?
I did.
Here are three bazookas that she saved me the jokes. They have the funnies in the bubble gum. What are you doing, Mort? Watching my coat? Stop watching the coats. I'm only watching mine. Yours was gone a half hour ago.
That's cute.
I love corny, guys. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Melissa. Okay, one ticket to Cleveland, please. Do you want to go by buffalo? Of course not. Of course not. I want to go by train. It passes through Buffalo. A new friend is about to enter your life. Fame and fortune await. Oh, those are good fortunes. Okay, last one. Doc, please help me. I can't remember a thing. Well, how long have you had this condition, Joe? What condition? Follow the clues. Is the fortune. He's done forgot what he was talking about. I love that. Oh, look, she gave me some tea, a tea tag. Give to others and give to yourself the same attention. We're supposed to be loving towards ourselves. I had a fortune this week, but I didn't save it. Beauty will surround you. Open your eyes to see it. Oh, and a tag. Isn't that already pretty? All I have to do is put something down here, cover that up. Ready to go. Put some book pages on it. Oh, here's some stickers. Good, good. I like those. And some more. Well, these are pictures of the books, of the magazines. And I love it. It's the Wildlife magazine. And here is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep this card in the book part. This is a library card, guys. To check out your library cards. She sent me a wonderful lady in the fields. Isn't she cute? Oh man. And then on the back side is a turquoise bracelet, which is what I should have on. I usually have bracelet on. I forgot. Oh boy, here's some corny. These are toucan
Toucan sign.
stickers, toucans and Tweeties. Yeah. Okay. It says one toucan said to the other, "Yes, you can." Janet, are you listening? Uh, this parrot says fly high. This one says awesome. This one says bright. Great job. And this little bird over here says tweet others kindly.
Tweet others kindly.
Tweet others kindly. Tweet, 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 tweet. And these parrots are soaring success. And this one says, two can do it. And then it goes, yes, you can again. How tweet it is. Nice. Way to go. Those are cute. I should put them in the sticker book. She sent me a lady sticker. I like her. Here's a couple more stickers. There's a teddy bear and some kitty cats. She sent me just magazine clippings. Isn't that? I liked it. I can use these. This one says summer. Follow your sunshine. And let's go to the beach. And you know what? I think I took some beach pictures last week and I forgot to show them to you. Look at the turtle. Oh, I love him. Where's my phone? I think it's right here. So, Jan, thank you so much for all of those goodies. That was just super, super nice. That's not my phone. Oh, I set it up here. Hi, Esther. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mark. Howdy do, howdy do. Come in.
Hi,
Melissa,
Mark.
Melissa said 62. Let me get to my pictures. We did such a good job Tuesday night, and I'm pretty sure it was on here. Let We did that. Was it before? Before? Here it is. Okay. This is where I live. This was down at the boat marina where you put your boat in, and there's beach all the way around, and this water out in here is, it doesn't go over your head very much. There's some high spots and low spots, but a lot of people, it's real calm. It's real calm. It's just in the river, St. John's River, Indian River, and they put their kayaks in there and paddle boats and take off. And they also fish. Now that little land over there is New Smyrna Beach. You have to take the bridge to go over there, and then you can get to the outer side of the Atlantic. Esther says, I found my postcards. I have 6. Woohoo! I guess you want 6 names now.
Of course.
Of course. And this is the playground. I tried to get the playground when we were leaving the.
Do you know who gave this to you?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
That's a nice one.
yeah, it is. So that's where I live, guys. That's where I live. So let me get some of this Happy Meal put away. We're going to leave this out because we're going to use it. And I'm going to put, oh, there is a little bit more Happy Meal that Jan sent me. She sent me some more stickers in here. And cute. I should put him on the beach book.
Oh, he's cute.
I know, there's 3 of them. So those are cute. 4. I got 4 of them. Cute little stickers and things. I'm just going to stick them right back in this little bag for the moment. And she sent me this calendar. And these are wildlife. So that would be something we could paint.
Oh, yeah. Precious little baby. Look at them hugging.
The polar bears and the moose. I love the moose. Oh, I can't see very good. Let me see if I can't get that shine off of that. It's all right, Joe. These are foxes. Look at the little foxies.
They're cute too.
They are adorable. And my fox book is full. Now, I think Teresa's going to be sending me one more tag, one more sticker. And I know I can find a little place for a sticker. Look at that. A longhorn elk.
Yeah.
Wow. He's huge. And there's the bears again. So I get to keep one and give one. So this is a nice catalog. Look at that. Oh, I should cut him out and put him in the butterfly book, and I think that'll finish it off. Okay. You twisted my arm. We're going to take the butterfly. Come on. Oh, look at the owl. He's going to say, who? Who? Who, you? Who, me? Who you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? And here's a whale. And here's a fall leaf. Oh, look, a walrus. Here comes the walrus. Chunk, chunk, doo. He's cute. He's a cute little
He's the
feller.
cutest one I ever seen.
He is. He's so ugly. He's cute. It's. I think it's a girl because he don't have any tusk. And a little piece. Look at this pretty piece of paper. Oh, we could use that with our little book tonight. We're going to make a book. Is Candy in here yet?
No, Arthur. Art.
Artful Esther.
Artful Esther.
Oh, I love the turtle. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
that's a good turtle. Oh, another turtle. So that's 3 turtles. I got one over here.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's a wildcat. It's like a bobcat,
Mm-hmm.
a wild bobcat, and you can tell because of the tufts on his ears.
We have those over here.
We've got panthers down here,
Well,
and there's 3 more over here.
Rick said he's seen 3 baby pigs last night, the other night.
In the wild.
Yeah, right there on Highway 44.
Wow. Well, they have them out there. Well, there's a farm out there too, and if they get out behind from the fence, that's probably where it come from. If I had to guess,
Oh, I think these were wild.
they are. They breed them wild over there for a hunting. There's a hunting club over there, and they hunt for wild pigs. You know, you can pay to hunt, and they've got these farms that have a lot of acreage, you know, and they raise the pigs, the wild pigs. So yeah.
They go from one garden to the next.
Oh, I was going to get uh, the trading out here. Okay, let's see. Esther wants 6 more. No, she just wants 6. I know. 5 and 6. I'm going to put you down for 6, and I might put you down. I might put down. I've got some people that need like get well cards or thinking of your cards, so I might give you all a name where it'll just go one way. If you don't mind, you can let me know if you want one like that. If you don't mind. So who else? Hi Carol, stopping by. Okay,
It's Carla.
Carol.
Is that
Uh huh.
Carol?
Uh huh. Candy's here. Good, Candy. I'm gonna sew a Coptic stitch for you. We're going to do the 365 book, 62, and then we'll do the book, and then we'll paint something. So who else needs to be on this list? Cheryl wants 2. I've got 2 down for Cheryl. Okay, this is for the postcard swap, and it is. Anybody else need a double check? Maybe it said something a little bit earlier that I missed. Okay. 62. I'm going to do 62. And Michelle wants all the names. Okay. Or Michelle. No. How many? You want all of the names? Did Michelle? I think she does. I think she wants all. And somebody else. Who was the other person that was going to do all of them? And that's fine. What I'll do is I'll make a copy of this whole sheet and send and give it to them. So, so that's good. So I still got, it's just July the 30th. We have one more day, and I will give you your names on Thursday for sure. But I know there's a few more people that want to tell me how many they want. So message me if you watch this later. Cheryl's got 5 more chemos. And let's see. I think I got everybody that I could see offhand. Yeah, it's a postcard swap. And you can take and put your postcard in an envelope if you want to, Or if you want to go buy a postcard stamp, you can mail your postcard for a lesser, a few pennies less. But yeah, the postcard swap. So, oh, Esther, okay, okay, I've got it. I've got it in the bedroom on my nightstand. See if you can go find me that
What pepper?
piece of paper. There's a little piece of paper about this size.
Yeah.
White paper with some girls' names on it. Okay. So okay. So that's for all of that for now. Enough of that. So let's do 62 first. And oh, I was going to do the receipt book tonight too. Guess what I learned how to do? I learned how to do something. Now, if I can remember how to do it is the other $50 question. So we're going to do a receipt art. What we can do with a receipt? What can we do with a receipt? Well, here's another Wells Fargo. I must have put something in the bank. So I'm going to fold this way. Did you find it? No, not that one. No, not that one. It was on my nightstand.
On your nightstand?
Yeah, but it's beside that. It's on the glass.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to show you a little origami. Just a small rabbit trail. This was supposed to be a house, so we can draw it now. The glue was wet. Did you find it? Found it. Okay. Joan Carter wants to do it, and Michelle wants to do it. Okay. Okay. Um, so that goes with that. Okay. So anyway, here's my little house that I built with my
This is the house
receipts.
that you built?
It is with the receipts. So yeah, that's what we did. So here today, I'm going to show you how to make a dog. We'll make a dog. Wish me luck. Here we go. We're going to put the point in there on the back and a point there. Can you all see me? No. Sorry. And another point here. This is kind of like the fortune teller thing we did. That was cute. I have to do that again. It's somewhere laying on my desk.
What is it?
My fortune teller.
How big is it? Bigger than that one.
Oh, you can't find it. It's over here on in this. It's over in here.
Oh,
It's here. It's here somewhere. Yep. Okay. Now we open this up and we fold this halfway in. Like that. And then we fold this one halfway out. Like that. And then this is the tricky part. It's not easy working with this flimsy receipt. But that's okay. We'll make do. So then we open this up and fold it diagonally. And then this one diagonally. And I might have done them backwards, but we'll find out in a minute. And then I find my fold. And I think it folds it this way now. Oh, and one of these comes out like I forgot how that folded out. Let's try that. Well, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But it was supposed to be a dog, and I did the head wrong. I did something wrong with the head. But that was supposed to be the dog. So there's my dog. I'm going to pretend I did it correctly. I'm just going to pretend. But this was his tail. And then this was his ear. And his eye. And his nose. But it's supposed to be a dog. And that's the best I could. That's the best I could do under the short circumstances. So I'm going to glue him down because that's where he goes. Okay, this is our little receipt book. And there's our little dog. Okay. I'm going to put the date on it. Today is the 30th. I think that might be it. We'll find out in a minute. Hi, Angie. Oh, you're kind. You're so kind. So kind. Thank you for your kind words. That's the only thing I could think of to do in the rest of the book is to, because I collaged a house, and then I made a football. I punched. I wrapped it around this way, and then I wrapped it around the other way. So we have a vertical and horizontal fold wrap around, and that's just something that I think of at the top of my head for the receipt book. Okay, now this is going over here for the butterfly book. I'm going to lay it out, and we'll see if we can put it right here on the front. So we'll do that in a few minutes. I'm going to save this receipt till next time. I've got some more back there. And I'm going to put the Happy Mail away. And we're going to use these for the to show how to do the Coptic stitch. Candy wanted to know how to do the Coptic stitch. And I was looking for another needle, and I can't find one. I've looked everywhere. I've looked. Okay, look over here. Aha. This is what I want. Perfect. It's right where I put them. The last place I looked. So we're going to use these needles here. So anyway, for our book, let me think. How do I want to do this? I'm going to fold this paper in half. And I'm going to use I'll use my bone folder here to crease it real good. And I was going to use this paper, but I don't think I'll need it right now. So I'm going to put it over here to the side since I got this paper. And I'm going to punch holes. And we can do I guess we can do a 3-hole or a 2-hole. Let's just do a 2-hole, and that way it won't take as long. So I'm going to punch a hole here and a punch a hole here. Okay. So I'm going to take this 3 pieces of paper, of course they're blue and green. And then I've got this for the outer coat. I can do that and bind it to go here. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to sew these together. So you lay your pages down. Now my pages are going to be, I get to cut these pages. I get to cut them because I don't need the fold on the inside. Now when you do this, maybe for the first time, you may want to use some heavier paper, like cardstock paper.
Is that what you need?
No, I'm talking to the girls. So I recommend using, either heavy cardstock or scrapbooking paper. Okay, I'm just using regular paper, and it was from a blue pack that Janice sent me. And I'm going to save this to make a cover for my book. So we'll hang on to that. Okay, so now I've got 2 needles, and now I need some thread. So I'm going to use this blue thread. Keep the theme. You can use any color you want. You can use any kind of embroidery or bookbinding threads if you want. You don't have to have the wax or anything for this particular project because the paper is soft. It's a thinner paper. So I'm going to use the embroidery thread. And I think 1 yard would do fine. And that I just reach my arm out to the side, and that's 1 arm length to the center of my body. And then I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to cut. And that's way, way more than enough to bind my book. But I like tassels, so I like to have a few little extra strings. So I need 2 of these. So 1 yard, and that's the middle. And I'll cut that off. Any questions? We've got our paper cut and punched. We're going to do 2-hole binding. We've got our embroidery thread. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the very first page. So I'm going to move it halfway to me so I can get to my holes. Okay? Hi, Jassy. Okay. So I'm going to put the center of my embroidery thread, I'm going to put it in the hole. And then I'm going to take the center of my string and open it up and pull the rest of my threads, my 2 threads through that. Just like that. And you can see I didn't have to tie a knot. It made a knot. And the knot is on the edge of this sheet of paper. This is the center of the book. This is the binding part of the book. It's in the back on this back edge. It's on the edge. And it's not over here crooked or anything. It's not over here or inside. It's on, I put that loop on the edge. And you're going to make all of your loops and your little knot things, and they're all going to be on this back edge. So that's the first step. So then you have 2 strings, and you're going to get, I use these needles that I've misplaced. Here they are. I'm going to put 1 in 1 needle, and I got these big needles on purpose. They're a little bit big, but I got them big because I want you to see what I'm doing. Okay? So I've got a right and a left. Or you can even say, this is going to be the top of my book, and this is going to be the bottom of my book. So I've got the top thread here and the bottom thread. So I'm just going to separate them and get them straight right this second. And they're twisted a little bit, so that's okay. We can untwist them.
Do you need anything?
Not that I know of.
The list to make.
No, honey, I don't need anything. And so there. So I've got the top and the bottom. So now the next step is, once I get the first loop on, you turn the page towards you. I'm turning the page towards me. And you've got your two needles here, and you're going to put them both into the next hole. So I'm putting them both down the next hole. And then you're going to lay this back down, and I'm going to put the top needle to the top and the bottom needle to the on the bottom, and I'm going to pull the slack out. The first one is always a little fussy because it's got the longest part of the the tails. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the bottom thread and put it in the middle of the two threads on this side, and I'm going to push it down, and I'm going to pull it a little, get the slack out of it, pull it. You're not going to pull it tight, you're going to pull it till it's taut, which is just snugged. And then I take the top needle and I go down the middle of those two embroidery strings. I go down the middle, and then I push it to the top, and I'm just going to pull it snug to get the slack out of it. And there is our first Coptic slip knot. Now, the main thing is whenever you do this, whatever pattern, whatever way you've done it the first time, you keep doing it the next time, whether it's like mine or not. You can still do this, and it'll look just fine. So I'm going to lay my thread down, and I'm going to turn my page towards me. I still have a bottom needle and a top needle. There are my threads, and there is the back of that knot, and it's on the back of this spine. This is going to be your spine, and there's no slack, but the knot is on the back line of your paper. So when you open it, it opens flat. See how flat that is? That's flat. And you can glue a napkin or a piece of paper all the way up to the edge without harming your hole or your thread. It's not going to hurt its thing. So that's how you get the Coptic stitch. I got a little bit of a slack in there, and you have to be careful or you'll rip your paper if you've got thin paper. So anyway, that's going to be good. That's perfectly fine. There's a little tiny twist, but I'm not going to cry about it. So the next thing to do is the same thing that you did in the first page. You put both needles through your hole. This is the top needle, and down through the hole, and down and around to the bottom for the bottom thread, and the top one's at the top. You pull out the little slacky doos. And like I said, I've got way more thread than I need. So I'm pulling the threads to get most of the slack out. And I'm going to push the bottom needle through the middle of those two threads, and it goes to the bottom. And the top needle goes in the middle of those threads. And it goes towards the top of the page, and you pull the slack, and you lay them next to each other to get the slack out. You lay this one down and this one down, turn the page, and there is your second slip knot Coptic stitch. Yeah, Candy is the culprit. She wanted to do this. It's super easy. It's super easy, and you don't have to use these big horsey needles. You don't even have to use a needle. You could take and put glue on the end of your threads, and I'll show you what that looks like. You put some glue on your finger, just that much, on the end of your thread, on the tip of your thread, and then you twist the glue, twist it, twist it on the thread and pull off, twist it and pull off, and you do that till it dries. And it doesn't take very long to dry. So now you have a little needle. You have your own little needle. I do this for beads when I'm threading beads. And if it gets fuzzy, all you have to do is cut it off and do it again. If you're doing a bigger book, but that's a good way to do it as well. So I've got 2 or 3 more pages, and we'll do it again. It's the same thing over and over. I've got a bottom needle and a top needle. I'm going to put the top needle in and pull it through, and I'm going to put the bottom needle through, down the bunny hole, and I'm going to lay my paper down, and I'm going to pull the slack out of my threads, just like that. And I'm going to take my bottom needle and go in the middle of those 2 threads and go to the bottom. And I'm going to take the top needle and go through the threads and pull the threads till they're tight. Get the slack out of them. And like I said, this is a little fiddly because it's paper. When you use something stronger, it works. It does a little bit better. So I'm going to lay this one down and lay this one down, and I'm going to turn my page. Turn my page, and then I look and I see my stitches are all knotted at the back of the book. So I'm going to go continue to do this for 2 more times, and then I'm going to show you what the spine looks like. Down the hole. That's the top. Down the hole, and that's the bottom. Lay them down and snug them up a little bit. Then I'm going to go down the middle of these 2 for the bottom side. And then the top needle down the middle for the top side. Get the slack out of them a little bit. Lay them down and turn the page. Make sure your knots are on the edge of the back page. Very good. 1 more page. Going down. Going down. Line them up. Get the slack out. Okay. I'm going down the middle of those 2 threads. And down the middle for the bottom needle. We'll turn the page and straighten it up. How about that? There. Now those are the last two, the last hole. Now when I lift this up, you're going to start seeing a little bit of a braid on the back of the spine. And I realize it's just a few pages, but there is a little bit of a pattern, and it continues to pattern the same way I did it from the very first time. So if you're not isn't exactly like mine, it won't matter as long as you continue to do it again and again and again, and they'll all be the same on the back. So all you have to do here is tie it off, and I usually wrap it around and tie a couple of knots on it uh, so that it won't come apart. And I could even tie these two together and tie a knot that away. I can even go take one of my needles and go down below one of my stitches and come back up on the back and tie another little knot, and then that's secure. That's secure. So we don't have to worry about that coming apart. And so all I have to do now with the tails is decide what you're going to do with them with your book. Yes, this is binding. We are binding doing a Coptic stitch. Now what I'm going to do is I'll do this upper one. We still have time. I can do this other side if you need the lesson. And then when we get both of them done, we can decide what we want to do with my tails. And I like to have tassels on my books. So I will bring both of them up, and then I'll decide how I want to put this together. This is going to be the outer cover, and I can bind this together by hand, or I can use more thread. I can use a different fiber, or just use a different piece and sew this together here and make a bow, and that will be my cover for my little bookie. But the thing of it is what's going to be so good is that no matter what you do to your book, it will always lay flat with this stitch. With the knot on the very edge of the paper, it will turn and lay flat. There's no tearing of the holes. You have no tearing. And you can do artwork all the way up onto the edge of this paper here, and it won't bother the stitching, it won't bother the turning or nothing. You can turn the page and it will lay flat because all of the knots are on the edge, on that inside spine, on that edge. So it's always flat, always flat, always flat. And then when you get the other one, the top one, it'll be flat too, and then it'll flip equally. So that's what you got to do. So when I put this on, I've got to figure out how I'm going to do it so that it'll lay flat. Now that's another problem. And I don't know how to figure that one out, but I'm sure I can come up with something. I could even take the first page and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll think about that. But that is the Coptic stitch. Any questions? Now, I do this all the time, and every year someone says, "Show me how to do it," and I don't mind a bit. I don't mind a bit showing you how to do it. And I'm just going to put this together, and we'll continue to work on this. This was a book paper that Janice Glines gave me, so I can make it a new glue book. Yay! A new glue book. So there. So, well, it's not really that much work, Angie. Once you get going, it's the same thing over and over and over. You just have to do each sheet one at a time. Well, there's Janice. I just finished. I finished playing with your paper. You sent me this paper, and somebody needed to know how to do the Coptic stitch. Slip knot binding. Yes, it's kind of like that, Peter. It's very similar to that. There's several ways to do the slip knot. So, right. Well, I only used the needles to exaggerate the stitch. I wanted you to see the stitch and understand the stitch. And then if you want to put a little bit of glue on your strings on the ends and use those, that would be perfect. So that was just for an example and making it easy to teach. But Janice, I love all your goodies that you sent me. I think I'm going to. What are we going to do? We're either going to do another angel book or a mermaid book with all of these pretty things, all the beach. I think I'm going to do mermaids. Then we can do angels. We like angels. So Melissa said 62. Was that it? 62? Did I miss it? Yeah, all for the beach book. I'll get that out. I'll show it to you. It's getting taught up. 62 has not been done. If it was 65, I've already done it. So we're going to do 62. 62. 127. Okay. Let me highlight 127. 62 and 127. Okay. All right. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're going to add birds to the bird feeder. Perhaps some are perched and others are flying. You could even draw the garden too. Well, first things I'm going to do is where's Janice's bag? Because I think I saw some stickers. I saw stickers. That could be in the garden. Let's see. We could put that in the garden. With love. Put this little garden angel in the garden there from Janice. So that's going to go in the garden. But she's had some of her fabric. Did I see any birds or sea stuff? Nope, none there. So there were some napkins. Oops, sorry. Hit you all in the head. How rude. Kelly is on, guys. If anybody wants to do some uh, games and art in her games, go over to Kelly Ann. I don't mind a bit. Let's see. There's a hummingbird. I read all of the bazooka jokes. They were funny. Everybody loved them. And my two cans. There's a little bear, and he's sitting in the garden. I'm putting him in the book. He's in the garden. So let's look at this one. Let's fussy cut him out. In the garden. It's small, but we can do it. It's got flowers. I'll have to draw the rest of the flowers. Okay. Fly high. Well, we're going to put him in here because he's flying high. That's what we're going to do. So I'm just looking for some little birds. Put these in the beach box, and I'll have to go through do a final flip through on the beach book to see if it needs any of these. There's some pink flamingos. We can do that. Fussy cut them out. These aren't the scissors to do it with. Okay, we got that one. We could put him over here. Oh, perfect. It's a straight edge. This is cute. No, I don't have a flamingo book, but I certainly should. After all of the flamingos I usually have laying around. I started a bird book just recently. Maybe it's that one you're thinking of, and I can put some of my flamingos in my bird book. So there. Get that off of there. Now I can have some glue. All right, let's put this down. Like that. Perfect. Then I've got some more flamingos. I've got a ghost print. Here's some beachy things, picnic things. I love the stripes. That's cute. And the leaves, tropical leaves. And I thought I had some birds. Was that with Colleen's napkins? It was. There's a butterfly. I'm going to lay that over on the butterfly book. We'll work on that in a little bit. Some more flowers. And another bird. We want to get some of these birds. Okay. So I'm just going to lay this down flat. And I'm going to take my little wet brush. And I'm going to go around these birds. And see if that'll work. It does. You just lay your finger down and they just lightly tear out. Napkins are fragile. Ta-da! So I can put one up here and one over here. Shame I can't get them going that way. It's all right. They're all looking at this side. They're looking. We got to put some bird seed in the bird feeders. Hi, Joyce. Okay. So let me put a little glue down for the birdies. Of course, we're mixed media. We have to use mixed media. Okay. And I'm just going to take my little brush and wipe the water off of it and just smooth this down a little bit. The napkins are fragile because we took the backs off of them. So you have to be gentle when you're smoothing them out a little bit. So there. I think that's it. Okay. And I'll get the date. So, are we doing good tonight? Everybody happy? $127. I've got some wax paper to put down. So that'll dry a little bit. $27. Here we go. And it says, we can learn by making mistakes. Well, yes, we can. Even if they are intentional. Draw a scene an object or a face twice below. First, draw it with something deliberately in the wrong place, and then draw it again, but with all of the elements in the correct place. Okay. Uh, Sharon, does anyone in here watercolor? Well, I do sometimes. Shall I get the watercolors out, Sharon? I get the watercolors out, and we'll do this in watercolor. We can do that. I've got plenty of watercolors. It's up to you. Twist my arm, kiddo. This is gouache. This is from Dana. Look, I got 6 more little pots. I could put them in my little tin. Joyce did some watercoloring in her scavenger hunt book. Good. So I could put those in here. So all I have to do is take out some of these, take out some of the uh, magnets, and what did I use? Double-sided tape. Rabbit trail. Not that one. So let's just take off a little bit of this. And put some more sticky on it. Okay. Okay. Let me find a little needle here. There it is. There it is. Got it. So all I have to do is put it on the bottom of the pot. And then it'll be magnetized to go in here. Ta-da! Oh, goodness. So once you get this done, then you can paint away. Paint away. This is why I get so behind in cleaning my room up, because I sit and do other things that need to be done. And there's just not enough time in the day to do all that I want to do. Just saying. Not enough time. Okay. One more. Peter's done watercolor before. You have a reason for asking. Oh, Sharon wants to know if anybody likes to watercolor. I'm going to try to paint in my fast, easy watercolor book tonight. As soon as I get this page done. Well, that didn't work. It came off on the back of that. Okay. Let's try it this way. One, two, and three. Okay. So I need another one of these. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Like that. Then we're going to cut that off. And then we're going to peel this off at once. Come on. Almost done. All right. Now I get to put the needle away. Sorry, hit you on the head. And I'm going to cut these apart. Like that. And put them on the bottom of these. And then we're done. Sorry for the delay, but I had to do it. I just had to do it. Okay. So now I think I'll just use this little set for what we're going to do today. And And we're going to paint something wrong and something right. So, what shall we paint? Let's go with this dark color. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some petals down here. So, I'm making a picture, and it's going to be I did a mistake on my pictures. So, let's see if you all can guess. Let's see if you can guess what's wrong with this picture. So, I've got I've got enough watercolors to last me for the rest of my life. I've got several sets, so I don't need any. Now, and Sharon has given me watercolors. So this was the mistake. So now I'm going to correct it. Okay. Okay. And some blue. Okay, there it is. Can you tell? One's a mistake. One's a mistake. And then one's corrected. And I think this little thing did good. Now what did I do with the lid? Oh dear. Oh, here it is. Okay. These are my Van Gogh box. So there. Now, let me put the date on there. Okay. Now, we did both. Let me take a little picture. And I'm going to have another piece of paper. We'll take a picture of the birds. All right. Hi, Debbie. So I got that. Okay, I'm going to put this aside and let it dry. And shall we paint? Okay, Sharon. So I've been picking up this book this week, and Fast and Fun Watercolors. It's got some really really nice pictures, uh, and they're fast and they're fun. So they're easy. And so last week we did these birds right here, and so tonight tonight, let's see what we can find to do tonight. I think I did this one with Debbie. Debbie did this one. So I'm going to do this one. I just picked it out. And um, what I'm going to do is take a picture of it. And then I'll have it on my phone. And I can close the book up. And what I'm going to do, instead of looking for the different type of techniques, we can pretend we know what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just pretend. We're going to paint by the seat of our pants. That's what we're going to do. So, now I did have a piece of paper here. Let's see. Of course, I don't know what I've done with it now. So, Michelle wants all. And we've got, I better write it down or I'll forget. We've got Joni Carter. I'm going to put her up here. And Kelly Carter. And she's her daughter. Kelly is Joni's daughter. And they each want two postcards. So I need to know if anybody has anything perfect for a little girl in the postcard department. And and then who's told? Oh, it was Esther said that she would give out get well cards. Who else? Who else would like to be in the get well card this month? That would like to give out get well cards. And you can do either a get well card or a postcard. I know it was Esther. If there's anybody else that will would like to be in, well, Debbie, I can't remember. I'm thinking around 12ish. Okay, okay. So I'm going to put that down with a piece of tape. Okay, I'll put Sharon R down. I'll message you and give you some names. Um, okay, all right. Now we're just going to turn this to an empty page. Isn't it exciting? It's so exciting. That was cute. I think that was one of my fortune prompts. I don't know what I did with it. If we have time, we might have to stay over to do it. Okay, 30. Yeah, Esther does birthday cards for us for the whole group. She has she's got everybody's birthdays in order by month and dates. Yeah, she'll be sending her a birthday card. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at it. So we can do the navy blue uh, sky, the sky, and we can splatter for stars. And I'm looking at all of this scribbly up here, and I was wondering, does it say something? I don't think it says anything, but it's kind of like a piece of chalk where they just go shh. And that's probably the only thing I don't like about that picture is the scribblies, the sporadic scribbles. It could be a crayon resist. And then there's the trees, and then there's the flowers in paints. And the moon can be cut out of paper or fabric, and the boat is out of papers. And then we've got the shoreline and then the water. So let's just do that. So I am going to use I'm going to use my watercolors and see if I can out between this and the gouaches, I should be able to do it. I don't have a real dark one here, but I have some more paints that I might be able to do that with. Or I could go ahead and do it in acrylic. Decisions. I know I've got that navy. I got the real dark navy, and I like to put the purple in it. Night sky. And then we're going to need the snow white for the splatters. And then we're going to need a green for the trees and a white to mix with that for the light green. And then we have the pink, and we're just going to use eraser pink. I love that. Yeah, I think it's just scribbles too, Jennifer. And then we'll worry about we got the water, and I'm going to use I got to make me up some water. I want to make up some water. I don't know what I need. So I've got a palette over here. So let's go ahead and get the. We're going to get the dark, the sky first. Don't need a whole lot. And I think I'll put it on with a sponge. I think I will. Let's put it on with a sponge. Now, where would a sponge be if I needed a sponge? Here's a sponge. I can get another one, but this one will work. It's just the night sky. We can do the night sky. Good night, Peter. He's going to bed. Better get some shut eye. Okay, so here we go. Move it all up just a hair. scrubbing it on is what I'm doing. Okay, now while I'm into this darker color, I am going to go on down to the bottom and do my blue water. And it's like a midnight blue. So I'm going to see if I can't rig it up here. That'll work. That'll work. Real good. Okay. And then I think I want some with a little bit of black in it. I'm making it up as I go, guys. Oh, your friend's on the list. Okay. Well, great. They said she was getting better. And now they're thinking on, well, that's fine. She's getting a little bit better. Well, that's good. It's good news. So this here is going to be mixed with this black and blue for the shoreline. So we were going to do some shoreline here. And then got a little bit of green. And we're going to make this the water somehow. So we got some blue in there. Can you tell? I think I'm going to leave that just like that. And then the next thing we're going to do is some greens and white. For the trees. I don't know if I want to put some of this in it or not. I'm going to test it. We'll test it. Put that out. And we're going to put some white out. So, and then we're going to put some of this green out. I was going to make that down there, but we'll see. We'll just put a dab out. Now, I'm going to be using my paintbrush. And I'm going to go into my green and my white and make me a little bit of a lighter shade. I should put some yellow in it to get it to be limier. I need a little bit of yellow in that. We're trying to make it yellow green. So let's see how we can do. Come on, just a little. That's just the way it's going to be. That's the way. So we're going to be doing some trees up here. And they go all the way down to the river. So we want this to go up just a tad lower. And then there's some leaves that go up here. That's good. This is just the first layer. This is fun. Just saying. This is fun. Okay, now I'm going back into the darker green. And I'm just dabbing with my brush. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just dabbing. And I'm going to do this until I am happy with what I have. I'm not happy yet, but I'm getting there. I forgot to do the stars. I jumped the gun. Got ahead of myself. But we can still do it. I can figure it out. I go back over here into this green again. and continue to do this. Got plenty of paint on that brush. I think it looks really good. I better quit while I'm ahead. I didn't even get to use any of that. I'm just going to do it anyway. Okay, a little bit of that. I'm going to clean my brush. Okay, I'm going to put this over here in a safe spot. And I'm going to dry this. Let's give it a little bit of a dry. Hi, Kathy. I am. I'm painting the forest. I'm going to paint this little picture here. It came out of my fast and fun watercolor book, but I'm doing it in acrylic. And I'm going to be painting in this book for a little while. And the paper, or the boat's going to be done out of paper. So I'm going to get my scrap papers out. Got to do the flowers too. So far, I'm liking it. Now I got to get my my white back out, and I think I'm going to use gesso. I can use some of my new gesso. Let's let's check it out. It's Liquitex. It should be good. It cost me an arm and a leg. It did. It did. Well, I can't get the little do-all yet. Okay. Let me find them little scissors. That's what I need. There we go. I'm getting it. We're getting it. Here it comes. So, is everybody enjoying their summer? Anything going on this summer? Any summer activities? Well, Jennifer, get your paint out and start painting. That's why I'm doing them. Some of the girls, somebody ordered it. I think Sharon R. ordered it. Some of y'all might even have it. because it's not something new. I've done it before. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get another paint palette because I don't want my water, my paint mixed in with my other colors. Okay, that's good enough. And I don't need a whole lot, just a dot. And that's probably too much, but we're going to go with it. So I get my fan brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of water with that. Just 2 squirts, and we're souping it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of pieces of this paper, and we're going to just cover up some of them trees like that. And I think I have a glue stick. And I'm not really gluing it down. I'm gluing them together so they don't move around so much. That's all I'm doing. Almost. Just a couple more pieces. Now I'm going to take my fan brush, and it's watery white gesso, so it should be a good bright white. And I'm going to put a piece of paper over my screen so I don't get paint all over you guys. Wow, big drops. Starry, starry night. We got stars. Now I can put this away, and I can take these off. Throw those away. You'll see how I did my masking. There's a few little stars down here, but we're not going to fuss about it. We wipe them off. Perfect. So I'm going to get my skewer. I got a skewer, and we're going to have a shooting star. And it's going to be this guy. Does it look like a shooting star? I should have put a little bit of more purple in there, made it more like the borealis, auroras. Yeah, the auroras borealis, whatever that is. So now I'm going to get my small paintbrush and wipe off all the white paint that I went down the side of that paintbrush when I put that brush in the water. I got white paint all over that, but that's okay. So we're going to look at our picture again. And we're going to do some of these flowers. And some of them are just like dots. And some of them are bigger blobs. Like they've been smeared on there or something. Of course, there is going to be a boat hiding some of this. So I'm just going to go back over some of these. Make them texture-ish. My dogs are in here, hovering around my feet. They think I'm going to feed them or something. I'm not real sure. So anyway, I just got some flowers in there. That's all I need to do. And some of them look smeared, and I'm wondering if maybe they laid some paper down on some of them and did something like that. I'm not real sure. But that's fine. That's all we're going to do. We're going to leave it at that. Now, the only thing left I've got is I need a little bit more yellow. What did I do with the yellow? And I'm going to put a little bit more yellow at the top of my trees. Just not happy yet. Bye, Debbie, honey. Good night. Hope you feel better. So I'm just going to mix up this yellow over here with a little bit of white in it so it's not too yellowy. Well, come on. And I'm just going to do a little, it's still not the right shade. It's like the moon is highlighting the tops of the trees with the The moonlight, by the light of the silvery moon. So that's one good thing about acrylic. You go back over it several times until you're happy. It makes me happy. So I got some yellow on the tops of them trees. Now, is that too much yellow? I think it is. So I got some more paint over here. I can tone it back down. I like my my comet. He looks good up there. All right. So let's get my paintbrush out. Maybe I'll get my little brush out. See what else I can do. So I've got this other green over here. So I'm just going to add more to it. Shh. Shh. No. Lay down. Lay down, honey. You stay here with me. You have to stay here with Mom. Not that she's spoiled or anything. Uh, Abby, come. Lay down. Lay down, baby. Lay down. So there. How's that look? I'm just going to quit on that. But I would like to get some um, light in the water. Ooh, I like that. It's like the water is is swooshing, swooshing. We did that swoosh thing Saturday. We made the swooshing page. Swoop. It was swooping, wasn't it? Swoops. That was good. All right, that's all I'm going to do. That's all that's going to get. So the boat and the moon. I'm going to dry this one more time. So I'm going to put this over to the side and let it dry. In the meantime, we're going to look at our picture and check out our little boat and see what kind of papers we can find for our little boat. So, put the lid on my glue stick. Okay, and I've got some paper over here. And we don't have to use the same shades as they do, but we might find some similar. This is some painting paper that I've had. That would be okay for one of the, that's got a napkin on the back. I can use that part for the boat and that one part for the sail. And it's got some yellow in it. Get another piece of yellow or blue. Here's another piece of painting papers. This is on brown paper. And that might be fun in the sail. Okay. So let's draw out or start cutting out what we want for our sails. And I can always trim. So I'm going to make them bigger than I think I need them. We'll use that one. Because that's going to be too big. It's way too big. But that's okay. We're going to start out big and trim it down. Now this one here, I think I'm going to use that for the, it has a red one in there though. Hey, yeah, I'll trade you out. I'm dry on this one. I've been thirsty. Thank you. So let's see if I have any, ooh, what's this? Got some leaves. Looking for something reddish. There's orange. I could put red on it. I could use something like that and put some red on it. No laws. There's no laws about our paint and our art. We don't have any paint police around here. Let's see what this is. Could use that for the bottom of the boat. Let's try this. And if it doesn't look right, I can ink it in red or something. Let's try that. Ooh, that's pretty too. I lost my other one. Let's try that. Oh, yep. There we go. All right. I'm going to switch to that one. Oops. There we go. So, I'm going to have to get my big scissors out. They work a little bit better. So I'm just going to cut this off. I probably will not need that much for the boat. Put that back away. Tuck it in there. And I think I'm going to switch to this piece. This was a good idea, but this is going to be my go-to piece. So we want I want this one. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm kind of making it up as I go, but it's working out. And then I need a little something for the flag, and it's not bright enough. These are painty papers. Oh yeah. We'll just save those. We're going to do this, and I think I'll try to put a smudge of red on that. This is a kind of a rosy shade. So we want it to go this way and up. Something like that. Very similar. Okay, I know it's kind of hard to see on this paper, but that's what we're doing. Now I just need to know if I have any red ink, and I don't think I do, other than the cherry color. So I've got cherry cobbler, and I'm going to use pieces with portholes, that side and of red circles. Oh, okay, a porthole. Okay. So I was going to put an ink edge on this. I've got some tissue paper here, and I can do a red tissue paper, and then it'll blend on top of this color. I don't know if you can tell, but okay. I think inking all of them would be a beneficial. Do I want to ink them in the same shade? Portholes. We're going to have some portholes, guys. Hi, Margaret. Hi, honey. Okay. Too big. Okay. I gotta do it this way. That should do it. That should do it. Okay, so let me get a little bit of glue. How many portholes? How many? I'm loving your hearts. What hearts? Oh, Margaret is loving. Jassie's loving Margaret's hearts. How many portholes? Okay. So let me get my book back and see if these are going to be big enough or too big or whatever. Why, I think it'll be just fine. Janice, 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 Janice. Now, what should I make the moon out of? How about a napkin? How many portholes do you want on this boat? A couple. You want them on the opposite ends or you want them sporadic? That's good. All right. Okay. Got that. Now let's I'm gonna glue it down and I'm thinking about outlining it with a little bit of white. You can't wait, Sharon? We'll have to do a one-on-one to catch you up. Really, they're all fun to do, and you don't have to do what they say. You can do whatever you have. And I'm thinking about using a little bit of white paint to go around the edges and of my sails. Can you see it better now? Normally we black, use black, but the trees are so dark. I just thought that the white would be good. Okay, Tree says she's going to take her dogs out. Abby, 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 get over here. It's just your father. So I'm going to put that there. I'm not going to touch it. It's got white paint on it. Dog alert. That's right. My dogs. They only bark at Joe. And Abby don't bark when I come in until she sees me because she's half blind with her cataracts. And then once she sees me or hears me or smells me, then she goes, oh, 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 like, where have you been? She's then she cries. and then she'll run around like a jackrabbit. Okay, this has got to go this way, and this has got to go that way. That's good. That's good. And then the flag. Raise the colors. Raise the colors. Oh, I'll tell you what Joe's been doing this week. He, when we moved down here, we had a couple of trailers full of stuff from the garage up home. And until last week, they've been on the trailer all this time. It wasn't anything that was pertinent. It was all stuff that he accumulated over the years. So there wasn't anything of any super value. And anyway, he was at work and they bought a new flag, and he worked for a refinery, and they had a flagpole that was super big, like you know how big they are on these car lots sometimes. That's how big this flag was. It was big. He can tell you the direction, the dimensions. But it's too big to do on our flagpole in the front yard. It's too big for a house flagpole. It's too big for the post office. It's too big for the anything in town. This is something that goes way up high and really is big flag. Well, some of the the holes that they used to lace it up to hang it up were busted or worn out or something. And so the flag was being retired, and they bought a new flag. And guess who got the old flag? Joe. And so anyway, he said, "What do you do with an old flag?" And I said, "Well, they burn the flags." And I looked it up, and they do. They burn the old tattered flags, but it's usually done on Flag Day. How many knew that? How many knew that that's what Flag Day was all about? I want to know the truth. And anyway, they do it in a ceremony, and you do it like with the VFW or somebody like that. And you can also, the flag has to be folded up. Hi, Martiza. Hi, honey. It has to be folded up properly, with by the triangle what method, and yeah, the Boy Scouts do it too. And then they have a ceremony, and they build a roaring fire. It said in the directions to build a roaring fire, and then you were to soak the flag in kerosene, and then you can lay it on the fire so it will burn. And afterwards you salute, and then you say the a pledge of allegiance. And that's kind of the whole thing ceremony for the flag ceremony. So I told Joe, and I said the VFW will take them. They have boxes that you can put your old flags in, and they take them. And then I read something else, and I'm hoping that Joe will let me do it. But before he burns the flag, you can take the stars off of the flag and repurpose them. And there's a way to cut them, the stars off. There's a way to do it. Uh, so so you have a 5-star flag, and you cut it out like from star to star to this point to point to point. So it's a 5-sided square. Uh, what's a 5-sided? It's not a hexagon or a sexagon. It's not a. It's a fifthagon. I don't know what quad is for. Quincagon. But anyway, you cut it out in this design, and it's squared. It's perfectly, each space is exactly the same, and then you can give them away to veterans and say thank you for your service. And you can also put a little writing on the. You can put a little ticket on there saying, this is a retired flag from of the of the United States of America, and this star represents those who have served, or something. You can say something. There's a thing online you can copy and do. So yeah, yeah. So that's what you do. Isn't that cool? Yeah, there's rules. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And but the to give the star away to a veteran is an honor. That would be an honor to have them to give away. So let's see if I can cut a moon. Too big. How about that size? All right. Now that's everything. All right. Thank you, Janice. Was the moon okay? All right. Our moon's got depth. It's going to look 3D. I've never done this before in my entire life. I've never made a moon like this. My mom would say, "You done good." She would. She would be very proud. So that's all I can do with the moon. I can't do any better. That's it. I can't fool with it no more. All right. We got 15 minutes, guys. We got 15 minutes to do something in the butterfly book. We can do it. We can do it. I like my tie dye, my paper, painty papers. Quit fooling with it. You're right, Teresa. I am. I'm going to take a picture of it. And I'm going to put the date on it. Pick up some of my mess. Well, good, Teresa. I wish you would. I think you should do a portfolio of them. That's what I think. But don't listen to me. No, it's not up to me. I think you should do a series. This is the book that we used. And see, there's more boats and there's more techniques. We're going to do a lot of boats. There's the one we did tonight. So, 1:30. Woohoo! Make a note of that. Okay. Good. Good. Put this over, let it dry now. Bring out the butterfly book. Woohoo! Looky here. Oh, Teresa, you can sketch 100 girls. Yes, you can. You could sketch 100 girls, and it might be just a change of color, or a change of the eye looking up to looking down. Some of the girls could be the same. You just have the different eye, movements. Uh, or a front view, a side view, and a looking up view, and a looking down view. There's 100 ways to paint a woman. You can do it. Well, that would be a comic strip, wouldn't it? You're not into comics, are you? Oh shoot. I just laughed about that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one out. I'll tell you what I ought to do is I'll go ahead and take your names down first. That way, if somebody has to step away, I'll already have your name. I think this is an admiral. I could look it up. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. How'd it turn out? Do you have a picture of it? I'd love to see it. Have you done sittings before, Teresa? Are you serious? Cool. Not how many at a time or a day or a month, but how many different ones. Exactly. You can do it, Teresa. How many you ever put out? It's if you do a series of them, a set of them, um, you know, say I don't know how um, coloring books are published, or these sketching books for artists. I don't know how they are published. You'll have to Google and see what the routine is on Google on doing a sketch book, and how to go about it, and how does that work, uh, and I don't know what it takes to write a book or do a book. Of course, Teresa, it takes time to get your sketches done. Okay, let's get this done over here. So, let's see, we want to put Debbie and Cheryl and Janet Burgess, and who else needs prayer that's been sick? Um, Jennifer's friend um is still ill. Oh, I think so too. I think so, Doretha. I think Teresa could do it. Well, I meant who do we know that's been sick and in the hospital? We're going to put all of them down. Jassy, Teresa, Doretha, Sharon, Sharon R, Sharon L, uh, Joyce. I'll roll back. Jennifer and her friend, Joyce, Janice, and Margaret, Martiza, and I'm going backwards. It takes me just a few minutes to get everybody down here. Candy, Kathy, Peter, Janice, or Janet Nash, had a good crowd tonight. Nice crowd. Linda, Angie, Melissa, Esther, Michelle, Carol, and that's as far back as it'll go. Any other names? Oh, it was Jan. Okay. Okay. Well, see, I asked her and she was being very secretive to me and wouldn't answer me. And there was another Jan, and I just wanted to verify that because, I didn't think it was, but I just had to verify. Okay. Hope it goes well, Margaret. Oh, she's going to have a root canal. Yes, ma'am. The only good thing about it is that the first needle hurts like heck, but it numbs everything. That's all I can say. I've had so many root canals, and I should have two more. I've got two more to go, but they won't do them yet. They're not bad enough. So, yeah. Anybody else names? Anybody else have any names? Vanessa had surgery. Brenda's had surgery. And that's Brenda A. Okay. So, um, yeah. So we've got Brenda. Now, did Quail have her sinus? Is she doing okay? Hi, Tanya. Put Tanya on the prayer list. We got you covered, Tanya. I get to put Beth and Joe. Brenda Ashford. Vanessa. And then Debbie. And Cheryl. And Janet Burgess. Okay. Janice, I have you on here. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Janice Glines is on here. Mm-hmm. Everybody's on here. And this is a prayer video for all of us. And I always put an unspoken, and God knows what that is. He knows whatever we've forgotten. He knows who we meant to say and we forgot, and we say it in our thoughts later. He knows that. He knows that. So everybody's included, and anybody that we've accidentally, you know, couldn't think was on the tip of our tongue and we couldn't get it out. It's in this unspoken that covers so much. It's so important to put that on there because that includes everything and anything else that's left. So this is all taken care of tonight, guys. You're welcome. And I'll put the date on it. There. So that's right. So let me go over here. See, here's all these butterflies. Which one did I cut out? It's yellow and white dots. I don't see it. Not on this list. There's 100 of different kind of butterflies. And then this here I thought would be cute from the napkin. Thank you, Candy. And Teresa, your vellum, when you put it on a page, use double-sided tape because vellum does not like water. Just saying. There's a little trio. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to get my paintbrush. Okay. So we got this all coming out like this. So we can glue some of these down. Hi, Barbara. Barbara. Hi, honey. We made a sailboat today. And no, it wasn't out of newspaper. This is our butterfly book. So we just put a butterfly down. And I'm just going to put that right there. Like that. So I'm going to let that dry. I'll put Barbara on the prayer chain. Barbara dear. So I'm here, let the bells ring. Woohoo! All right. So I'm just going to continue to fussy cut, let this dry for a second, and the fan will get to it. And I'm going to finish cutting out this butterfly with my little scissors. So we've had a really good night. We've had lots of fun. I'm going to cut his antlers off, but I have some new antlers I can put on there. I got those steaming things. All right, that was fun. So we'll see what fits on the front of the book. And let me get up. It's quitting time. It's a quitting time. You know what that means? It means I gotta get out of here. Found his antlers. Okay. Now, let me put this up. Put this up. Put that away. I'm going to need that again. Throw that away. Put this away. Don't take me long to clean up, man. You know, these little tails and tassels out of the way. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Okay. So I'm going to show, I'll show Barbara what we made. Look here, Barbara. Look what we did. We painted and then we used our our painty papers. A copy of the butterfly. Yeah, that's what we did. And look, the paper towel, the napkin's the paper, the moon is the paper towel. He's got texture. Okay, I'll make a copy. I got the ideas from a book, Barbara. I had inspiration. We have this fantastic, fast and fun watercolor book. And I did these birds the other day. I did birds. And then tonight we did this little sailboat right here. This has got a lot of pictures in here. We're going to try to do as many as we can. There's a lot of sailboats. Psychedelic. Land, sea, and air. So that's our book that we're working out of. Let me get a picture for this for Teresa. And I'll glue it on the front of our book before I leave. I'm thinking about putting it on cardstock. Well, I guess I won't because there's not any cardstock over here. Okay. Okay. It's not as pretty as the original. It's the photocopy is not as pretty, but it's there. Now, I'll get that in the mail to Teresa's sometime. So here's what we want to do. Put some wax paper here. And then right here, we'll put this feller.
What did you say about peaches?
Peaches?
Yeah.
Did I say something about peaches? So I'm going to put this right here.
I got some oranges tonight.
Yeah.
It wasn't very big. Isn't that a pretty butterfly? It's dots.
Okay. So now I just want to take this. Is a stamen thing. It's one of those things you put in the middle of flowers, make it look like it's got pollen. But I like to use them for my antlers.
Antlers.
Yep. You're going to have real
I don't think they're
antlers.
called antlers, but you're close. Because I don't think you'd be having a
Well,
deer on a small card like that. Antlers. They're called antennicles or antennas. Antennas.
antennas.
Uh,
Antennas.
yeah, antennas. Feelers.
So anyway, there's that. There's that. Okay. So, just put a little bit more glue. And we'll just let that dry. Like that. Okay, guys.
Just like magic.
I'm just going to have to quit now. That's all I can do tonight. I can't sit here anymore. My back's killing me. My behind won't let me sit on this stool any longer. But we got a lot of stuff done. Yes, Candy, we did the Coptic stitch. So tomorrow I'll have my homework to finish this up. We can start gluing in this thing. What made a little glue book? Okay, everybody, you'll have a great evening and a great day tomorrow. So tomorrow's Wednesday. Dee Dee will be on in the morning. Um, who's coming on Wednesdays? Don't know. Aunt Beck sometimes comes on. So anyway, I'll be in the chat room wherever we are, whoever's on, and I'll see you all Thursday, and we'll do some more fun stuff. We're kind of finished up with the butterfly book, so maybe we can go ahead and get another book out. And see, I didn't add any extra paper to this one. It was just 4 pages, so it was quick, but it was fun. And now we're ready to move on to something else because we like to go fast, 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 fast. So,
Thanks for coming down, girls.
okay, everybody.
Thanks, Janice.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, Teresa. Have a good evening, girls. Bye, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. And everybody else, have a good night. I got you some Coke.
Okay.